Welcome to Small Spaces Yoga. We're going to do a nice, relaxed class just to stretch the muscles out, just to help you wind down after a busy week. So I'm just going to start by sitting on our mats. Just sit in a nice, easy pose. Just relax your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and straight. Just close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breathing. So as you breathe in, notice the cool air entering the nostrils. And as you breathe out, notice the warm air exhaling from the nostrils. So breathing in and breathing out. Just breathing in and breathing out. What you want to try and do is lengthen the out breath. So you might want to think about breathing in for 4, the count of 4, and then breathing out for the count of 5 or maybe even 6. So just in your own time, let's try that. So closing the eyes, relaxing the shoulders, sitting up nice and straight, and just focusing on your breathing. And if your mind is busy, just let those thoughts pass by. Don't attach any attention to them. Just acknowledge that they're there and just let them float away. So you can imagine putting your thoughts into a cloud. So as the cloud passes overhead, attach your thoughts to that and just let it float away across the sky, away from you. You don't need to think about anything at the moment or worry about anything. Just relaxing the body and relaxing the mind. Just continue to focus on your breath. And then with the next out breath, just slowly open the eyes. We're just going to take a big breath in. So lifting the arms up towards the sky, breathing in and breathing out. Let's just do that again. So breathing in and breathing out. Just leaving your right hand on the floor, extending the left arm up towards the sky. Just stretching over, feeling that stretch in the waist. And on the next out breath, floating that arm down towards the floor, extending the other arm and stretching up and over to the other side. And on the next out breath, just bringing the hand down towards the floor. Just going to walk our hands forward in front of us, and we're just going to stretch down just in front of you, just extending those arms. You don't have to go very far forward, you'll just feel the stretch in your hips. And then on the next out breath, just walk your hands back up. Just sit up nice and tall. I want to swap the legs over, just for a change. And then take your head over to the side, to the right hand side, and take the right hand and just rest it on the head. So you're feeling the stretch in the left. So we're not pulling the head down, we're just resting the hand just to create a bit of weight. And then release that, bring the head to center, and take your head over to the left. Take your left hand resting on the head, just feeling that weight and just feeling that stretch in the right hand side of the neck. slowly release on the next out breath. Right, we're going to come to tabletop. So what you want to do is you want to have your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Your feet are nice and flat on the floor. And we're just going to do the cat-cow pose. So we're going to breathe in and round the back. So extending the back upwards, so rounding the back. And then as we breathe out, we're just gently arching the back the other way and we're looking up. So breathing in, rounding that back, and breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Now bring your back up to tabletop, so nice flat back. You're going to curl your toes under. And we're just going to push our hips up towards the sky into our downward dog. So your heels do not need to touch the floor. Just pushing back with the hands, so spread the fingers. The hands are nice and strong and solid against the floor, pushing you back. And just taking a couple of breaths here. So we're going to walk the feet out. And then just staying like this, letting the heels float down towards the floor if they do. If they reach the floor, that's fine, they don't need to. And just pushing back with the arms. Feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Now bring your knees back down towards the floor. Just going to come up onto our knees. I'm just going to step forward with the right foot. So step forward, get yourself balance. Bring your hands up to your thigh and just gently going forward. So you're just feeling that stretch in the left hip flexor. This is a low lunge. Now I want to bring your arms up over your head, but you don't need to. You can keep your hands resting on your thigh at the front and just making sure that the knee is not overshooting the toes. So when we look down, we want to be able to see the toes. And then bring your hands down to the inside of that leg. Just take that leg back. Just go into a child's pose, so pushing back into a child's pose. So in this posture, your toes could touch, or you could keep your toes apart, so sort of parallel to each other. I find that more comfortable. And you're just relaxing. This is a relaxation pose, just pushing extending your arms forward. It's an extended child's pose. And just letting the bottom fall down towards the ankles. On the next out breath, just gently pushing up again, just coming back up onto your knees and just taking a step forward with the left foot and slowly allowing your body just to float forward. Make sure that the knee does not overshoot the toes. You can have your hands on your thigh. We're feeling the stretch here on the right hip flexor. And if you want, you can extend your arms up towards the sky. You're also very welcome to keep them on your thigh. So just feeling that nice stretch, remembering to breathe. And then bringing your hands to the inside of that foot, taking that foot back. And again, let's just go down into our extended child's pose. Slowly coming back up into your tabletop position. Just extend your legs behind you and just lower yourself down. So we're going to go down a nice slow, almost like a plank, just lowering ourselves down so that your hands are under your shoulders. Just going to breathe in. As you breathe out, just pushing with your hands away from the floor, just coming up into a little baby cobra. So just relaxing those shoulders. looking ahead, feet are on the floor, hips are on the floor. And then just lower that down. We'll try that again. So your feet, knees and hips are going to stay on the floor. Keep the elbows close into the body and your hands under your shoulders. So again, just breathe in, and as we breathe out, just pushing up, just into a baby cobra, relaxing the shoulders, looking ahead. And release that down. Now pushing up again, just coming up onto all fours, and extend back into your child's pose. On your next out breath, just walk your hands up, so you've just come up into your hero's pose, and we're just going to flip over onto our backs. So I want you just to sit like this, roll yourself down very, very, very slowly. Keep your left foot on the floor, lift the right leg up towards the sky. And just holding your right leg behind the thigh, so feeling that nice stretch. And bend that leg, so rest that foot on the left thigh. Just bring the left thigh towards you and just hold that thigh with your hands on the back of the thigh. Just keeping your shoulders, head and neck on the floor, hips on the floor, so your upper body is relaxed. Just feeling that stretch in the hip on the right hand side. Now lower that foot down towards the floor, bring your right foot onto the floor and gently extend the left foot up towards the ceiling, taking your hands behind your left thigh. And on your next out breath, just releasing that foot down towards the knee, bringing the right knee towards your chest. And just keeping the upper body relaxed. If you struggle to do this, you can actually use a strap. Put that between your legs. Just use a strap to pull your leg closer towards your chest. Or a scarf. You don't have to have a yoga strap. You can actually use a non-stretchy scarf as well. So just feeling that stretch on the left hip. Always remembering to breathe. So in this posture, just nice, relaxed breathing. And now just remove that foot from the thigh, put both feet on the floor, just take your arms out to the side, and just let your legs fall over to the left hand side. So your knees are going to be, they don't have to be stacked up on top of each other. You can actually have your feet together, or you can have your feet hip width apart and just let the legs fall like this. So whatever is most comfortable for your lower back, because you're going to feel that, the twist sort of in the waist. And if you have lower back problems, this might feel uncomfortable, so then just make sure you do a much easier version, so do this version. If you're looking for something a little bit more advanced, you can take your right leg over the left leg and then twist. But that's a much, much stronger twist. So if you do have lower back problems, I would recommend just doing a very, very basic twist. You can even put a cushion under your knees. And if you don't want to do it at all, then you can just lie in Shavasana, your legs down like this, and relax. So those of you that want to do the twist, let's go over to the right hand side. So again, you've got your three options: feet hip width apart, feet together with your knees almost stacked on top of each other, or the much more advanced posture. So you just choose which one is right for you. Your shoulders are relaxed, and you're going to look the opposite way to the way your legs are flowing. And And then just on your next out breath, just bring your knees back to centre. Just take your hands onto your knees and just rock from side to side, just massaging the lower back. And slowly just put your feet back down and just stretch your legs out. Just lie in Shavasana. So this is, I call this the relaxation pose. It's also known as the corpse pose. You're just going to relax. Let your feet flop out to the side. Let your arms be down by the side of your body with your hands facing towards the sky, and just completely relax. So again, we're just noticing the breath. So just noticing how your tummy rises when you breathe in, and how your tummy floats back down towards the spine when you breathe out. And just noticing the cool air entering through the nostrils, and the warm air as you breathe out. Just breathing in and out through the nose. And again, if you have any unnecessary thoughts or troublesome thoughts that are distracting you, just acknowledge that they're there, but then let them go. Don't attach any attention to them. Just completely let them go. Try and relax the body, and with that you relax the mind. And with the next out breath, just bend your knees. Bring your knees towards your chest. I'm just going to swing so we come up to my seated position. And just sit in a nice relaxed pose, just orientating ourselves again to the room we're in. Just rub your hands together. So your palms are nice and warm, and then you're going to put your palms over your eyes and just massage the eye sockets just very gently. And then remove the hands a little bit away from the face and just blink your eyes open. And then slowly bring your hands to your knees or to the heart center.